Hi, good morning. I am going to wait until this comes up so I can adjust my lighting. It is really early here. It's just before 6 o'clock in the morning. And the reason I am streaming it is I keep filming it and then I just don't feel like editing the video. So I apologize for the quality of the video. On my iPad when I film, it's a much better video quality, but the webcam on my actual computer is kind of crap. I'm also streaming it this early in the morning because this is probably the best the makeup's going to look. And today is my last day of work, and I'm not putting makeup on until I have to again. Let me tell you. But this video is long overdue. And with all that out of the way, let's talk about what I'm actually doing here. This is a site and story status update video. I used to do these once a month, but 2021, it's been one of those years. So here we are in June, and I thought we'd talk a little bit about the year so far and what I'm planning to do, at least, probably for most of July and August. I think I probably won't have to make another one, but we'll see. I actually do feel relatively comfortable going live, and I, feel less like it when I go to edit. I think I edited that down too much. So, all right, let's get into it. I do these videos in 3 parts. First, I talk a little bit about just general writing health, like where am I at, what's, all that stuff. And then I talk a little bit about the site and the channel. And then I get into individual stories. So let me get it out of the way first. Generally, I feel better about my writing and just me than I have in a long time. If you are someone who reads the blogs and keeps up, you know that this year has been really rough for me mental health wise. And in some ways, it's like I wish I could blame it all on the pandemic, but I really can't. It's that the pandemic exacerbated a lot of the bad habits I have. And one of my worst habits is I'm like in general prone to anxiety and stress. Like it's just something we do in my family. It's because my parents raised us with like this work ethic that, if you can do a job, do it. And then not only that, but you should do it the best you can. And somewhere along the lines, I internalized it as, and if it's not good enough, then you have to redo it. And good enough is actually perfect. And so like, I am very much an overcompensator in that respect, which is like not a great habit to have as a writer. So like I stress myself out way too much about things that other people would not. So that's just like a habit that like got worse when I started remote teaching, because of course this was a really difficult year for teachers, and no matter how hard I worked, I always felt like what I was doing wasn't good enough for my students. So I think that was just like, that all came to a head last 6 months. And the last 2 months, I have been in therapy for anxiety and stress. That has been amazing. Sorry, let me just move Sasha out of the way. That's been great. Just to kind of like understand, like, not gonna fix anything overnight, of course, because that's not how therapy works. Wouldn't it be great if you just like, here's a pill, you're fixed? No, I just examining my thought processes and like making conscious decisions to reframe the way I approach things. That's kind of where I'm working on it. I don't think it's a mistake that not a mistake. I don't think it's a coincidence that as soon as I really started understanding how I like start those anxiety spirals and I started reframing, I don't think it's a mistake that I feel better about the writing now. It's been, like I said, 2 months into it. So I am starting to see the benefits. So just generally writing, that's all great. I am finishing my last day of school today. Like I said, it is now 6:02. I am done teaching by 10:30. I am done lunch duty at 11:05. And then I think they're dismissing teachers by 1 o'clock. So close to the end, guys. I'm so tired. At the moment, I am coming back to teach French next year, or at least I have a job next year, and that's a really great thing for the summer. So I'm like, I think that's going to be really great. I don't really have to do a lot this summer to worry about that. I'm in a better space than I have been in a long time. So that's my general writing and health and whatnot. There's some things happening in the background with my family that are probably going to mess me up a little bit, but we'll just take it as it goes. And so far I've been okay. Because nothing's been confirmed yet. And I'll talk more about that when I have to. All right. So that's the general writing health. Let's talk about site and story. The site and the channel. The channel obviously has been pretty blank since, I guess, February when I posted the last FMT update. I honestly, as much as I enjoy editing the videos, I do. I think it's just like it's an extra step because I film them on the iPad and then I upload them to the iTunes and then I have to put them in it's a couple of extra steps. And honestly, if you guys don't care, I think I'd be more comfortable. I can just live stream them, and that could also work. So I'm gonna play around with doing that a little bit because I do miss kind of making the vlogs. So that's the channel. Nothing there. For the site, last summer I launched the Crimson Glass, what did I call it? I don't know. Basically, I'm just working on making the site better, the redesign, relaunch. I had a whole thing I called it, and now I don't remember. That's gonna bother me. Basically just me cleaning up the site and filling, like, and by cleaning up the site, I mean going through things that I haven't done in a while. I'm also finishing up some projects with the alternate history and alternate universe, just reworking where you can find stories to make it a little bit easier for you. I was organizing my screen caps and with an eye towards eventually organizing my videos as well, because I use screen caps and video clips for research and inspiration. And it would be really great if my video screen caps were organized, because right now what I have is I had ordered a bunch of DVDs that are just Jason and Elizabeth, but they're not labeled. I don't know what's in each scene. I just have them by like general, like, okay, I know the baby stuff happens here, and I know like this is here. And then there's also stuff around them that I need to know, like Sam and Lucky stuff from 2006 and 2007. So it'd just be easier if I had that stuff, so sorry, she's just a little cranky this morning. I need to get that stuff organized, if not for you guys, then for me. The screen caps also just for graphics. Like I'm working on that. So like that's all gonna go into the schedule this summer. I'm not really sure what I'm working on yet. I'm just kind of like, I'm gonna take the rest of this week outside of one meeting on Thursday because curriculum waits for no man. And I'm just gonna like veg. I'm just gonna kind of like relax. I'm gonna play The Sims and just kind of do that kind of stuff. So that's the plan for this week. Sorry, she's coming right back. So that's the site and that's the channel. Here's the part you guys are really here for. And give me 1 second because the cat is really driving me up the wall. You got to get off the desk. Okay, so let's talk about. Let's start with Fool Me Twice because I can finally report that we are done with it. The only thing I have left to do is to finish posting it on fanfiction.net and Archive of Our Own. And then I have to do one more read through so that I can do an ebook. And the reason why I'm not ready to do the ebook just yet is because this got edited all over the place. And I was literally editing the chapter I posted, like the chapters I posted on Monday, I was editing them on Sunday. And generally I like to have them sit. I like it. The process got all over the place. And I know there are typos I missed. So I want to do one more read through before I actually do an ebook. So that's that. As for book 2, I did sit down last night and just start brainstorming, trying to figure out pockets. I'll go into a deep dive at some point about Fool Me Twice. Usually I do that for the Patreons, but that story's done now. So as long as, if you want to watch my thinking on it and how that story evolved, I'll be happy to make one. Book, like I said, I sat down to fill out book 2 a little bit, and I don't really have any dates for you on that. I know I don't want it to be the next project I work on because I am, I am tired. I need, first I need like a week off, and then I just need to I need a different time frame. I need something different. So, Flash Fiction is coming back tomorrow on Wednesday. I am very excited for that. I didn't think it was gonna be able to come back tomorrow, but I ended up not having to do a thing I thought I was gonna have to do. So the first one to come back is Signs of Life, and I think I have that as Wednesdays and Sundays. So Sundays and Wednesdays, and then Tuesdays and Fridays are going to be a different story. So we're going to do 2 stories, both updated twice a week, but not every day because that was giving me serious, that was hard last year. If I want to do the hour-long updates, which is what I want to do, I need to space it out a little bit. So I'll be updating 4 days a week and taking off 3. So I think I'm not updating on Mondays or Thursdays or Saturdays. I'm not to take a look at it again. Anyway, so Signs of Life is coming back. I haven't updated that since I think November. It has about 16 parts left, so I'll be working on that for most of the summer. And then I have Scars, which is the 3rd part in the Collector Regrets universe. That's the one where the first story was Jason and Elizabeth getting back together. The second story was getting Jake back. And then the 3rd story is actually the story that Tanya wanted me to write. She wanted me to rewrite the Tom Baker story. And I didn't want to, in order to write that in the fall of 2016 when it was originally set, I'd have to deal with the Drew / Jason, like who's Jason at that point. And if I moved it anywhere else, Jake might still be dead. And to do too much change would make it too much alternate universe. And I didn't really want to do that either. So, I took the hardest road. I did write 2 stories first. So, just a lot of things kind of happened. Sorry. She loves the camera. She's always up here in the morning. Go eat your breakfast. Okay. So that's Flash Fiction. That's coming back tomorrow. And I'll be updating, like I said, Wednesdays. So starting Wednesday, then Friday, then Sunday, and Tuesday? I don't know. I'll have to look. I don't remember it off the top of my head. Outside of that, there's not really much else to talk about. Like I said, I don't know my next project. It's going to be one of three. It's either going to be Broken Girl, it's going to be Mad World, or it's going to be something else. That's helpful, right? I'm leaning towards Mad World just because I generally do write it in July. I've been writing Mad World in July every year since 2016. You guys have been reading it since 2017, I guess. Hold on. What did I? No. No, I mean, I've been writing it since 2016, and then I started publishing in 2018, and yeah, that works. Book 4 is going to be the last one, and I just like I usually write it in July, so I probably will be with Mad World, but I'm also just like not going to tie myself to anything just yet because I want to play around and see if anything speaks to me. I don't know. We'll see. So this is just a general check-in. You guys know I've been. You guys know I'm still here. I mean, I've been posting. It's not like I actually disappeared. But after Fool Me Twice is done, without Flash Fiction, I would be disappearing because I don't have anything for you. Thank God for Flash Fiction, I guess. You know, it is what it is. Like I said, I don't know the next project yet. I'm not letting myself be tied. The way I had planned out a really extensive production schedule. And I forgot the most important, like, it's not that that can't still work and I could still revision it and still come and go back to it. But I just want to be more looser about it. I want to be more, I don't want to tie myself to anything. All right. That is a Sight and Story status update. Let me know if you like the live stream versions. Let me know if you don't care. So I will see you guys when I see you. Hold on. The cat is now in front of the computer. So I have to move my mouse over here. All right. Bye, guys.